Bob's got a fresh new look. I killed Dancer many times for fun. And now it's time to go find Lothric and bring his stupid ashy corpse back here. I used all the souls that I had to buy um, the different armor sets from Emma. I don't remember. I don't know. I bought Leonard's, obviously. I'm wearing that. Well, I'm wearing his armor piece anyway. I have Alva's helm on. Changing things up. Still hiding that horrific face. Alright. Now we can go. We're actually probably going to do the garden first. And then we'll swing into Lothric Castle. I think it probably makes the most sense. Yeah, I didn't actually buy levels with the souls that I got from co-oping Dancer. Just so that I'd still be at this level. So that is the way to Lothric. This is the way to the garden. Yes, right? Yes. Yes. We can't open this from the other side. I'll take that. Ow. Okay. Well, this is going well. Okay. Let's just pretend that never happened and try this again. I was waiting for him to buff, which I guess he just decided he didn't want to do this time. Oh, I hate Great Shields. I hate them so very much. Yeah, that. Why didn't you want to do that at all? Alright, anyway. So there's two levels for this elevator. There's an upper level and a lower level. We'll come off the upper level to get the Estus shard. And then this part's broken so we can get down to the bottom. Grab this. So there's a bunch of these pus of man dudes roaming around out here. Oh, I do have some fire arrows. I'm also going to equip any fire bombs I have. Do I not have any? Or am I looking at them and not seeing them? Questions that we must ask. No, I just don't have any. How do I not have any fire bombs? I'm perplexed. And anyway. Now that he's just completely left. Hey. What the? Hey. There's a couple of these. There's maybe 3 or 4. Kind of just roaming around. If you don't get too close to them, they don't really bother much with you. Also, this is poison. Might gonna pull that one, possibly. Oh, there's some black fire bombs. I can't remember where everything is here. But I know that there's just some items kind of randomly scattered around. Yeah, there we go. Bring a sacrifice. Not that great. I have like 3 or 4 of them now. Poison's just slowly eating away at my bones, but that's okay. Who needs those anyway? Okay, not a fan of how this patrol is going. You coming this way? Nope. Okay. For the most part, as long as you are aware of where they are and where they're walking, you can pretty much just walk around them without worrying too much. Ugh. Do I have any? Oh, well, fine. So that's the way I gotta go. I think there are more items below there. Is he still here? Yes. Nope, maybe not this side. Might be everything for here. There are more knights. There's another one. No, no. Oh no, there's the stupid priest guy up there. We'll avoid that for now. Check on this side for items. That's what I want to see. We'll avoid the pus. And grab the elevator. don't know if there's a spot here. Oh, yeah, there is. We'll go up to the top first anyway. Gonna skip that for now. Kill these guys first. There's two monsters up there. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. So they cast miracles that empower the enemies around them, which makes those little thralls hit like trucks. Now I'll go grab this. I gotta come back this way anyway, but that's what I need in my life. Alright, up to 2. I think I need 8? Something like that for my next upgrade on the wolf sword. Not that I'm using it right now, but I must be close on chunks. I don't know if I needed... Actually, I might only need 4 for the next on my twin blades. So that's the door they said we could open from the other side. Where we fought the... Right there is where we fought the Nightman with the mace that messed me up. So this is the run back for the boss. Alright, and we'll do the little roll off on this elevator here this time. There we go. I will take that. Dragon Scale Ring. I don't know, is that the one that reduces the damage of backstabs? Yeah. Not super useful in the base game, but if you're gonna mess around in PvP, it can be pretty good. Okay. There's one there, one there. See how badly I die. Oh, he discovered me. Let him come to me. I don't want to get the other one angry. Okay. Woohoo, that went well. The big nights always, I don't know. They're always the bane of my existence. This way. And then in the shortcut. Oh. That one died. Oh, that one died. Oh, well, he died in one hit because... Because the buff was building up. Here. There we go. Put that health back. Alright. Let's go die to knights again. Where's... Oh, there we go. Alright. I don't know if I can stagger them with this, but we're gonna try. See if that goes better. I mean, I can just run past them, but... Okay, missiles are down there. Let's try this again. Didn't get the backstab last time. There we go. Why did I decide this is what I wanted to do today? Come on here and embarrass myself. Why is that my decision? Oh boy. Big man, many poise, make you kill hard. Probably shouldn't even really be bothering to actually kill all these guys. I should probably just be running through and going to the boss, but... The garden isn't a long section. It's a very, 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 very short section with a boss. And I am dying repeatedly to a knight outside. So I feel like I should just leave him alone and repeatedly die to the boss inside instead. We're problem solvers here. The one's not interested in me just yet. That's how you do it like a normal person and not like an idiot. Oh my god, they can stagger. Oh, he's gonna hit me. Oh boy. Enough of that. Come on. Hey. We can be friends. No, we can't. Oh. Why is this the day that I'm having? Why is this the life I'm leading? Okay, boss time. Gotta remember to spam roll when I get out of this. That guy's gonna hit me through the fog wall. Oh, he's beautiful.
You ignorant slaves.
Rude.
Finally taken notice, have you? Of the power of my beloved Ocelot, child of dragons.
Nothing there, dude. That's air.
Well, I will not give him up,
Okay.
for he is all that I have.
Spamming roll. Okay. See how badly this goes. Ow. Get away from that.
Dear little Ocelot, where have you gone? Are you hiding from me?
Ow.
Come out. Come out.
Missed.
You were born a child of dragons. What could you possibly fear? Now, show yourself, Ocelot. Ocelot!
Ow, jeez. Why? Get back here, you little slimy dude. Get out of here. Why am I like this? Why do I die 7 times to a guy with a mace? Crazy dragon man with an invisible child? Not a problem at all. Hi. That was a good fight. That was a little choppy, but went well. Um, number of things to note. Number one, he looks very similar to another dragon we've seen in a different game. He is best described as a pale drake, no scales, a little bit of a feather slash growth kind of thing going on with his skin. He's holding a child that he seems to think is there anyway, but we don't see. And we can hear the child crying after he gets down on all 4 legs and charges at us like a dragon. He seems to, after we fight him for a little while, he seems to not be able to find Ocelot anymore. And then screams and jumps on all 4s and tries to really wreck our day. I don't typically have a lot of difficulty with him. I usually have more than that, but I don't typically have a lot of difficulty with him. Not to say that he's an easy boss. I don't think he's easy per se. But just make sure you don't get comboed by one of his moves where he's just walking along the ground, flailing his arms and legs and tail and everything at you. Don't actually know if he. I was barely paying attention. I don't think he jumped up. He can jump up in the air and do like a sweep, where he'll fly, glide halfway across the room, and he'll breathe crystal dragon breath. You just want to roll to the side. But that's really it. Just stay on him, deal damage to him. Not much to it. Okay. Open this. Before I do any of that, I think I'm just going to go back and spend these, because with the way this is going, I'm going to die to one of the random mobs on the way to the next bonfire, and then lose all my souls. And I don't really want to deal with that. That's an optional boss.
Welcome
too.
home, I speak thine. Very well, then taken.
He's optional in the sense that you don't have to do him to progress the story, but you have to do him to reach other side content. Actually, both of the major pieces of side content you have to kill him in order to get to. I don't actually know what I want. I'm kind of in a position where I can start pumping intelligence or faith, or actually I could even start pumping luck. Or I could just get some more health or endurance. Maybe I'll just take endurance.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Alright. So we get Soul of Consumed Osiris. The Consumed King. Osiris went mad trying to harness his royal blood for a greater purpose, leading him to the heretics of the Grand Archives, where he discovered the twisted worship of Seath the Seath the Pale Drake, sorry. So, obviously he delved very deeply into that twisted worship to the point where he twisted his own body into an imitation of Seath, but he was trying to harness his royal blood for a greater purpose. So we'll see what that might have been and what could be meant by that.
So
let's see what we can get. So we get the White Dragon Breath. Seath's research seemed to strike a chord with old Big Hat. who in his mad, disrobed state made divine works such as this his own. Osiros was no doubt edified by this. So it talks about how we find Logan at the end of his storyline, disrobed and mad. And this is the sorcery that he casts at us and that we end up getting from him when we beat him. And it seems that Osiros was kind of enamored and consumed by that level of worship and deification of Seath. And then we have the Moonlight Greatsword, which is another Patches-esque staple in the Souls series. This has shown up in, I want to say, every game. I doubt it's shown up in Sekiro. I could be wrong. I haven't played Sekiro through. But it was in Demon Souls, Dark Souls 2, now Dark Souls 3. It's in Bloodborne. It's in Elden Ring. This is a staple of From, and we see it here again. Last game we got it from cutting off Seath's tail. I don't think either of us actually did it in that playthrough, but that's where it comes from in this line. And it says it's associated with Seath the Pale Drake. Osiros, the consumed king, was infatuated with the research for moonlight, but in the end, it never revealed itself to him. Moonlight being linked very closely with sorcery in Dark Souls.
Treat the firekeeper.
Yeah, I know. We're both prisoners. Gonna level up my twin swords.
Just what?
And I think I could have done that before I fought the boss. There we go. Yeah, I still need another 6 there. I think I need 6. Oh no, I only need 3 there. That's pretty good. Almost to +4 on that.
Pretty big.
Oh, I have an Estus.
Just what?
Charge. I think just 1, yeah? Yeah.
Pretty big.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Don't you worry. I promise. Alright. I think that's all I'm concerned with here. And yeah, she doesn't get anything for beating Osiros.
Ashen 1.
I feel like I should spend these souls, but might as well just see if I can hold on to them. Don't have one of these, do I? No. Okay. So we'll go back to the Consumed King's Garden. Come out to this area. We've got these bodies here. Some kind of humanoid shape. Can I swing this thing? No, I can't. I don't know why that was a question. Anyway, so they seem to be lizard-esque. Trying to get the... I was hoping that rock would bump the camera forward to get a better look, but... And so here we've got this cool subterranean chamber with roots coming down. I don't actually know if that's a mimic or not. Oh, okay. Another scale. And we get the Path of the Dragon gesture from this knight who is sitting in a very similar position to something else that we saw not long ago. Another chest. Another Titanite scale. Don't think either of these. No. Didn't think so. But that one is. So we come out where we can imagine is below Lothric Castle. The sky is pitch black. Fall down to the Untended Graves. I wonder if any of this looks familiar. What if we come up here? So we've got some Corvians. I'm going to make a mad dash. Kill them all off. Ooh, you dropped the Great Scythe. We get the Ashen Estus Ring. We've got this gnarled tree. And this coffin. Come out here. Bay. I said not today. What part of not today aren't you getting? Oh, okay, alright, okay. You win the points this time. I genuinely forgot you existed. Hold on a second. Cat's playing with corrugated cardboard. I didn't know what was going on. Oh, there was a ring there. I'm losing my mind. 2 more scales for me. And 2 more scales for me. Don't think there's anything. I do love the way those giant crystal lizards look in the dark. Their scales glowing. I don't know that I want to do this whole area. Oh yeah, right, that's the way that I came from, right? Yeah, because you dropped down. Yeah. Level up. Okay. No, he's down. Okay. I swear to God. Okay. I'm gonna go grab those souls back real quick. I also completely forgot that there was an invasion up here. Why? Why? Why'd you have to get involved? I kind of want to Ember and do that again. Okay, now where's the trigger spot? There we go. Oh God. I've made a mistake. You put that parrying dagger away right now. Oh my God. This is exceptionally rude. put the rapier away. What? Oh my god. Hey man. How you making out over there? I hate how easily these swords ding off of walls. Don't know how easily you can hear the little jingling ball that she's playing with, but okay, alright. This is exceptionally rude. Is there actually an item on here again? No, it's down beside it now. Hidden blessing. Ow, cube. Okay, I'm gonna need the two of you to stop. Preferably now. This guy's just chilling over here, letting me kill his friends. We got the master, who we killed at the beginning for his Uchigatana. Hello? Ow. Where'd you even come from? This is exceptionally unwise. No, 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 Davis, no. Too many souls. Too many souls, no fight boss. Also, I probably don't want to fight this boss now anyway, because he's quite difficult.
Well, speak. Very well, then take.
I will take nourishment from these sovereignless souls. 24. Let's get some more health.
Farewell with me.
Oh my god. Do you mind? My god. Alright. How far away am I? 6. What's this? Too many.
Welcome. Very well, then take.
Oh.
Farewell,
Close
Ashen
enough.
One. Me.
Ow.
That's what I really want. I'll just spend it on grass. Alright.
Ashen One.
Oh, actually, I didn't even think about it. How many do I have now? Too far. Two. Uh-oh. Losing it. I do have 8. I have enough consumable souls. I don't know how many it's going to cost. I mean, I'm not above consuming Rosaria's soul. I don't really care about it. How much is it going to cost? 34.16.
Prithee,
Well, how much is this? Okay, that'll do.
tis what?
Same as Rosaria's anyway, I think.
Prithee, be
Right, I do have a slab that I could use on it, but I think I'm going to hold off for now. I don't think that's what I want to use my only available slab on. I do a little bit want to just fight him anyway. Let's give it a shot. What's the worst that could happen? I don't actually know how, if bleed can affect him. Ow. Okay. I was worried they were going to follow me in. Eat my grass, apply my buff. Somehow manage a lucky dodge. Get kicked in the face. Ow. Oh shit. Dodge. Oh yeah. Okay. They call him One Shot Bob. I'll be taking this. Alright. I really didn't expect that to go as well as it did. I don't think he could be affected by bleed, though. I think I just tried to say that whole sentence in 2 words. I don't think he's really affected by bleed. I didn't notice him get a bleed proc. Maybe I wasn't really paying a whole lot of attention to his health bar, to be fair. But I might have been better off with, like, human pine resin or even, like, just magic. But, whatever. I'm just surprised I actually managed to get him on my first go. I mean, this build is designed to just absolutely rip bosses apart. So, I don't know why I should be so shocked, but I just was not expecting to play that well. So something that's very interesting to note is that we have Firelink Shrine, Cemetery of Ash, and the Udic Skundir, but then we also, on the same page for bonfires, we have the Untended Graves and Champion Gundyr. let's go back to Firelink. We'll read his soul. We'll check out his items. And then we'll explore the rest of that area. You may not want to do this in the order I'm doing it. You can just go away from that area. The untended. I think I'm having a problem. You just walk away from the Untended Graves and
Welcome home, speak.
just go into Lothric Castle if you're really struggling. Champion Gundyr is a really hard fight, in my opinion. I consider him to be maybe... he's definitely top 5 in terms of most difficult in the base game for me. That's why I'm so surprised I beat him so handily. Well, you know, wasn't exactly the cleanest fight, but one-shot him. Didn't get completely embarrassed. So, but I consider him to be one of the much more difficult bosses just because of how aggressive he is. But it's one of the more fun fights because it's just you versus a big man. His attacks are very telegraphed and very fair, but he hits hard and he stays aggressive and he punishes healing whenever he can. So it's a hard fight, but I think it's a very fair fight.
Very well, then take.
Oh, so close to the level
Farewell,
up.
Admin.
Never gonna use these bug pellets. Watch me sell them all and then realize I need them for something. I'll get to a boss and go, oh, if only I had a bug pellet. Although I don't know if anybody's ever said that, so maybe not. I don't need a dual charm. Alright, that'll give me another level.
Well, very well, then take.
I tried to do some PvP last night,
Admin.
but I'm not getting really anybody. I invaded a couple of worlds. One guy was just AFK, and one guy unplugged his internet because I invaded him. So, and those 2 invasions took like 45 minutes just to find and complete. I only got 2 in 45 minutes. That's not exactly a popping community anymore, but okay, anyway, I don't know, I'm getting lost here. Alright, yeah, Champion Gundyr. Once a champion came late to the festivities and was greeted by a shrine without fire and a bell that would not toll.
Aha, so...
Okay. Prisoner Chain. This is something that I want. So it increases your vigor, your endurance, and your vitality, but you take more damage. Portion of a steel chain used to restrain Gundyr. Gain vigor, endurance, and vitality, but take extra damage. A prisoner is one who has staked everything on a belief, a proclivity most apparent in the greatest of champions. It's a ring. Oh, it is halberd. Received when he was charged with his duty. This old cast iron halberd has the power to break poise and is said to never crumble, seeming to suggest that Gundyr was fated to eternal service from the beginning. So I am going to take the prisoner's chain.
Ah, most illustrious, fine kin, and oh, yeah.
Okay.
Treat the fire keeps.
There's anything to say to me right now. I am going to put that in place of Chloranthy. Gives me a 5-point boost in percentage from my weight ratio, which is nice. So I can use some heavier stuff. How does it adjust my health? It's giving me a little over 100 more, 110 more health. And 12 more stamina. It's pretty good. I used something very similar in Elden Ring for my playthrough, where you take more damage, but you get a bunch of stats. I think you can see that damaged portion of my health bar is the health that I'm getting from the ring. But I don't know, you might notice it right off the get-go. Switching from not using the ring to using the ring. If you're going to use this ring, you might notice it right away that you get hit a little harder, but as you go on, you're just going to internalize the damage that you're going to take from any given hit. And it allows you to wear a little bit heavier armor, so you have some better defenses anyway. It's worth it, especially this version. It's definitely worth it for the extra stats. You don't take enough damage for it to really mean anything. Alright. So let's go back and explore the rest of the Untended Graves. So just like before, we beat Gundyr, and we open the door. Pitch black void of nothing. I don't think there's anything down there. There is, however, a black knight here. No. Won't be having that. Thank you very much. Is there anything down there? No, I don't think so. So we see the same entrance to the Firelink Shrine we saw before. Hornet Ring. So we now have the Leo and the Hornet. If you'll remember, the Leo is the ring of Dragon Slayer Ornstein, and the Hornet is the Lord's Blade Ciaran. The masked Ciaran was the only woman to serve in Gwyn's 4 knights, and her curved sword granted a swift death to any and all enemies of the throne. a cool... You can see the bonfire of Champion Gundyr down there. Looks cool in the distance. Let's come over to this side. So this is where we found the master with his katana. Ow. Please don't slam me into the ground, Mr. Black Knight. Ow. Those greatsword ones will mess you up. So there's an item over here. The Chaos Blade. Chaos Blade. A cursed sword of unknown origin bearing uncanny streaks on its blade. Attacks also damage its wielder. The sword is not unlike a thing misshapen. Misshapen granted life, but never welcome in this world. In other words, chaos itself. Very good katana, but deals damage to you as you swing with it. That's one of the blades that you could make from Coiled soul. Okay, make sure we fully explore. Don't forget anything. Alright. And we're back in Firelink Shrine. So we get the Coiled Sword Fragment. Fragment of the coiled sword of a bonfire, which served its purpose long ago. Returns caster to last bonfire resting, can be used repeatedly. It's just a reusable homeward bone. Bonfires are linked to one another irreversibly, retaining their affinity long after their purpose is exhausted. So I'm just going to actually switch that here. What is that?
Well, fancy that. A lost lamb wandereth him, with nary a peep from the bell. Well, thou shouldst my purpose know. What can this old handmaid provide thee? To skirt the curse's grasp, tarry not for long. 'Tis dark for now, and not a soul stirs, but remember, fires are known to fade in quiet. Or perhaps thou'rt captive already, like the poor girl. To skirt the tarry 'tis dark, or like the... Best not tarry long.
So she tells us that the bell hasn't tolled. The bell of awakening never rang. And that's why it's dark, and that's why there's no one around, is because nobody... The bell never rang, so the undead never awoke. The unkindled ash never rose from their graves. She says that fires are known to fade in quiet. In a world where the bell of awakening never rang, what would have happened to the fire.
Well, what can this...
So she sells a couple of consumables, including the dried finger. She can sell the tower key, but she sells the wolf armor. Helm of a knight tainted by the dark of the abyss. The twilight blue tassel is damp and will ever remain so. A vanquished knight left behind only wolf's blood, and his legacy of duty. The undead legion of Farron was formed to bear his torch, and the armor of these abyss watchers suggests their own eventual end. She also sells the priestess ring, and it increases faith. In Lothric, the High Priestess has long been considered one of the 3 pillars of the king's rule. The High Priestess also served as the prince's wet nurse.
Best not...
Actually,
What can...
I don't really want to come back. I don't care about you. Or you. I don't know how much it's expensive. I know that. Get the chest, leg plates. Oh, I can get it all. Good. And I'll get the priestess ring, so I don't have to come back for that. Alright. That gives us all that stuff.
Best not...
Blacksmith hammer. Laying in wait for a blacksmith that never awoke. Metal hammer passed down among blacksmiths of the shrine. Serves as a striking weapon, but also excels at reducing poison, breaking guard of a shield. Of course, the hammer's true potential is realized in the hands of a blacksmith. Don't think there's anything back here for us. Grey Rat. Carla. Yuria and Yol. Nobody seems to have made it to this shrine. Wait a minute. There isn't supposed to be a wall here. It didn't even do like the gradual fade. It just popped out of existence. So here, Firekeeper's corpse. We find the eyes of a Firekeeper. A pair of dark eyes, said to be the eyes of the first Firekeeper, and the light that was lost by all Firekeepers to come. It reveals to the sightless Firekeepers things that they should never see. Things that they should never see. Thrones are empty. Don't think there's anything up here. I can't remember. I think that's everything. Tree of Giants. we can't open this. Really should take off my armor if I'm going to try to do this. Makes it easier. Oh, you. Okay. I don't even know if there's anything that I can get from this. There we go. I don't remember if there's anything up here. Oh, no. Oh, wait, no, over here. No. Chest is open. Alright. That's our adventure in the Untended Graves.
Well, what can? To skirt the cat is all like...
Alright. We'll use that coiled sword fragment. And we're back in our Firelink Shrine. So, actually, I think.
Ah,
Yeah, there we go. Ancient helm of a set of cast iron armor belonging to Champion Gundyr, modeled after a former king. Gundyr, or the belated champion, was bested by an unknown warrior. He then became sheathed to a coiled sword in the hopes that someday the first flame would be linked once more. It's a very cool armor set. I love the chest piece.
Ashen One,
What?
be sure to bring...
That was close. So, what are the Untended Graves? I suppose that's kind of up to your interpretation. They are directly connected to Lothric Castle. When we come out up here, when we come out from our grave, where we're resting after the bell rings, we see Lothric Castle, but none of what we see really seems to be connected to anything. We can see Lothric Castle, we see all this, so what is this? Is everything we see here simply some kind of liminal space that exists just to funnel undead into the outer worlds to collect the lords and bring them back? Is that all this is? Is some kind of weird space between spaces? Or when we went through the Untended Graves, when we went through the Consumed King's Garden, did we pass through to a different time? Or is it that the spiral is collapsing and spaces and times are so close together in this collapse that we can slip from one to another so easily because they're pushed so closely together? That's kind of more how I feel. I think that both all are good. I don't think anything's correct. I don't think Dark Souls exists on a correct versus incorrect basis. Not when it comes to lore, that's for sure. But the Untended Grave seems to be a timeline where the bell never rang. So by the time Gundyr awoke, it was too late. He couldn't link the fire, he couldn't return the lords to their thrones. The Firekeeper was already dead. There was no way to save the dying world. Perhaps that's the cycle just before us. Perhaps the Untended Graves is the cycle that happened right before we awoke, before this cycle of the world started. The fire faded, things collapsed and were started anew. The bell tolled, we awoke, but by that time, Champion Gundyr had already been bested by us in the past, becoming a sheath for the coiled sword, so that one day someone else may pick up where he left off. Listen, it's a lot of timey-wimey stuff. Time is a little convoluted here. Alright. So, with the eyes of the Firekeeper...
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart's desire.
This may goof around with the ending that I'm going for if I do this now, but I just want to do it. Okay, hold on.
Farewell, Ashen.
Sorry, I know it's going to be hard to hear me for a second, but I'm not really going to talk for a second anyway.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart's desire. Ashen One, are these eyes? How gracious of thee, Ashen One. The very things we Firekeepers have been missing. Ashen One, my thanks for the eyes thou'st given. But Firekeepers are not meant to have eyes. It is forbidden. These will reveal through a sliver of light frightful images of betrayal. A world without fire. Ashen One, is this truly thy wish? Of course. I serve thee, and will do as thou bidst. This will be our private affair. No one else may know of this. Stay thy path. Find lords to link the fire, and I will blindly tend to the flame until the day of thy grand betrayal. Ashen One, forgive me if this soundeth strange. The eyes show a world without fire, a vast stretch of darkness. But 'tis different to what is seen when stripped of vision. In the far distance, I sense the presence of tiny flames, like precious embers, left to us by past lords, linkers of the fire. Could this be what draws me to this strangely enticing darkness? Ashen One, if thine heart should bend, kill me, and strip these eyes from my person. I will return as the firekeeper I once was, as it has always been. Ashen One, kill, I will as it has. Farewell, Ashen One. Mayst thou thy peace discover.
So I think it's pretty obvious why I turned the music up. Hearing it shift after you give her the eyes is one of, I don't know, it's such a small thing, but I find it incredibly cool. And it gives me chills every time, and I think it's one of my favorite little storylines. And just to just to preface all this, she'll be fine. She'll come back. She always will. Even if you accidentally kill her, she will come back when you leave and reload Firelink Shrine. But that's the ending that I'd suggest maybe you try if you want to make it past Gundyr and get the eyes and give to her. I killed her and took them back just in case it screws with the ending that I'm going for. I wanted to make sure that that didn't get disturbed. But that's the ending that I would suggest. That's my favorite ending. As kind of the... It's kind of the things have gone on too long ending. Maybe it's time we, like the Lords of Cinder...
Ah, found her, did we? And the black eyes that shimmer within, I see. 'Tis as if it were but yesterday. We did all we could to spare her from them. Much has happened since. Mayhap I should apprise thee of what the thin light of these eyes might reveal to the eyeless firekeeper. Scenes of betrayal, things never intended for her ken, visions of this age's end. The eyes show a world destitute of fire, a barren plain of endless darkness, a place born of betrayal. So I willed myself Lord to link the fire, to paint a new vision. What is thine intent?
So Lilith is aware of her, is aware of the eyes, and it says that because of the plane of darkness that the eyes would show, he willed himself to become Lord in order to perpetuate the Age of Fire.
The eyes? A place. So, what is that? Now.
And so did he, like us, stumble upon the Untended Graves and see what had become of a different world? Is he from that time, born here again to link the fire? Speaking of linking the fire, maybe we should go. Actually, maybe we shouldn't. Here? Probably the easiest spot to run to. We'll do another optional spot first. Or, well, we won't do the whole optional spot because it's a lot. Where is... Oh, why are you already here? Oh. That's that grapple move that doesn't look like a grapple move. Oh. Oh, for God's sake. I'm gonna die. My God, man. Yeah, give me my health back. Oh. I didn't actually expect that to deal any fall damage to me. Alright. Let's not be quite so cavalier this time. Now, can I remember... that, right? Pretty sure? Okay, folks. Oh, keep getting that from that side. No, that's the... Where's the lift? Is it down this way? I hate this place. Yeah, this is the right way. Okay, here we go. let's put this on instead of this. Oh. Oh my god. That was close. I grabbed that item. Forgot about that. We got, oh jeez, lightning blade. Well, that's why I keep doing that. I'm trying to figure out why I keep going over one too many. It's because Elden Ring. Everything's because Elden Ring. Lightning blade, miracle allegedly wielded by a certain dragon slayer knight in the Age of Gods. Reinforced weapon with lightning. Tales of dragon slayers are now a rare thing, told only in fragments and whispers in remote regions. Let's take our place here and meditate. And so we awaken somewhere entirely different. But beautiful. I don't know how badly these guys are going to mess me up. Alright. So not too terribly. At least not so far. So we see these giant arches that we saw from all the way over there. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. This is inoperable. Ow. Tracking fireballs. Oh, you. I'm gonna die here. Oh, I hate these so much. Oh, now you want to fight me with a real weapon, do you? Hey, buddy boy. Won't stand for this. There's quite a bit of good upgrade materials up here. These guys drop large shards, there's chunks, there's scales. There's a healthy dose of Twinkling. We got our bonfire. I'm not even going to rest it because I don't really want to respawn all those guys. See the mountaintops. Okay. A couple of biggins up here. I missed you hurt me in this way. Fireball guy? I wish you nothing but pain. Pain, suffering, and I shouldn't have healed. I got the heal bump from Okay, Lizardman dead. Open the gate. To the world's most obtuse boss. No stabby for you. Lightning clutch ring. It's a cool zone. One of my favorites. This boss is not, but this zone is. Only have 4 Estus. I have Embers though. Let's do it. What's the worst that could happen? Big dragon. Gotta go, big dragon. Bye-bye. Ow. Rude. I will use one of those Estus. Probably unwisely. Ow. Don't lose it. Listen, fellas, I know. You don't like a guy who messes with your dragon. I understand. But I've got people to go, dragons to kill. Oh, you. Absolutely. Oh my god. I'm dead here. I'm very dead here. I'm just so dead here. Go, 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 go. Take one of those, thank you very much. Hello, Mr. Dragon. Yeah, might as well get this all over here. Thank you. Alright. Down here. Weakness head. Plunging attack. Uh-oh. Oh, you're not stuck, are you? Oh, for the love of God. I survive running all the way around your arena and you get stuck? Jesus Christ. Okay. This is looking like one of those quit and reload situations. Okay, what happens if I hit him? Does he wake? Actually, I can two-hand this. Will he wake up if I hit him? Nope. It's only mildly frustrating. I could just kill him with arrows. How many arrows do I have? How much time do I have? No, this is gonna take forever. I was just really hoping that he'd break out of his little stuck pose there. Maybe if I go back. Oh, I can't. Oh, I can. Really, dude? Can you just, like, fall off the map for me? Is that something you're capable of? It's looking like a no. Hey. Well, that's irritating. And on a gimmick boss, of all bosses. Glitchy AI. Alright, let's not move as fast. Maybe him being up there for too long got him stuck in a weird spot. Ow. Fireball guy's the worst. Knife guys are a close second. Dragons on fire. That guy's gonna patiently wait for me to go up the ladder, which is very nice. Hello? Okay, rude. At least he's where he's supposed to be this time. heal. Switch to this for the reach. Break finishes. And I'm going to plunge. What a stupid boss. Yes, hello? Emma, is that you? Alright, so we get moved to the next part. I'm just gonna go back and get the items that were there. Right. How did I not get that? I keep trying to attack with my L1 button. And yes, it's because of Elden Ring. Elden Ring has ruined me. I've also repeatedly noticed spots where it would be great to do like a jump attack. That also doesn't exist in this. Ancient Dragon Great Shield. See some pretty badass statues. They really try to tell you what you're supposed to do. I feel like when you need to put that many developer messages in just to tell your players how to beat the gimmick fight, maybe the gimmick fight isn't a good design. I'll take that, thank you very much. I don't really know that it's worth going through all this. I don't want to miss any upgrade materials. Okay, dude. Oh my god. Great shields are... Take your great shield. And go worship another dragon. This one's dead. Great shields just mess me up so bad. I hate the shield bash. I hate that it takes 30 attacks to break the guard. Plunging attack. Plunging attack. Plunging attack. God, man, please. So, in case you didn't know, this dragon actually dies from a plunging attack. They don't really tell you that. This is why I came back through this section, because I knew there were upgrade materials in it. And I don't want to miss a single one, because I got 3 weapons on the go, and I'd like to do some more, because the DLCs are going to be full of weapons that I think are just super fun. Come on. I heard ya. This is right. Can you please just go away? Just go away. Take your stupid little knives. Alright. I don't know if this all loops around. Just cover all my bases here. Ow. It's the big guy, small weapon, small guy, big weapon strategy. That's what I adhere to. I'll take that. Thank you very much. How this guy didn't wake up while I was doing that, I don't know, but I'm very grateful for it. There's anything right there, is there? No. Okay, good. Okay, that's where I came from. Go this way. Plunging attack. Maybe just design a better boss. Okay, alright, okay. I get it, I learned my lesson. Ow, stupid chain eggs. This guy didn't drop anything, did he? Okay. I think I got most of everything. What did I say about your great shield? Alright, so this opens up after you beat the boss. I think straight through is the bonfire? I'm not actually sure. I definitely got the twinkling up there, so I think that's everything. Watch me just straight up die here. No, 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 something, no, something, no, something. Okay, it is. Gonna immediately rest and go back to Firelink before I lose all these souls. Like an idiot. Okay. Actually get a soul from that? No. What did I even get from that? I don't even know. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, right.
I but still to the...
Oh. Oops. I just automatically skipped her dialogue. I think that was just her intro dialogue
Very
again.
well, then take...
Because I killed her. Brutally. Without humanity. Do I just want more endurance? I don't know that I need that much. Let's dabble in a little intelligence. Maybe my guy won't die in so many stupid ways now. Pretty sure that's how that works.
Ashen one.
Buy the chest piece, because that's all I can afford right now. Hey, Andre.
That is what neat.
Alright, I can finish the twin blades, which I may well do. I will upgrade that again. So I've got 3 that are ready to go. They just need a slab to finish them off. Now I can start branching out and upgrading other things. Probably none of the things I have available right now. Though I do like that great size.
Pretty be like that.
Oh, do I have a... No. Alright. Is there anybody... No. No tomes, no nothings. Not worried about any of these guys. Don't know one of these. No. Alright, let's go back to the Dragonkin Mausoleum. Depending on how much damage I do and how much damage I take, I might just leave at this point and go to Lothric Castle and come back here a little later on. I probably won't be fighting the boss of this zone until quite a bit later on, because they're exceptionally difficult. Hey. Not today. Even with your friend. Ow, lightning. Ow, lightning. literally did a thing there where I was fighting him, and because it was a player-shaped... hold on, thought. Okay, that's enough of you. Please despawn your knight. Oh. Why, man? Yeah, even with the lizard lady shooting at me, and this guy over here, and even though he was an NPC, just because it was a human player-shaped character, my brain went, oh, a PvP match. And I literally wasn't going to heal. So I was going to fight honorably this NPC who gets perpetually summoned. I was going to try and fight honorably. I might be losing it. Ow. I don't know which is better here. I don't know. Okay, please don't push me off the edge. Take that. More scales to upgrade more boss weapons. Okay, that just leads me back down here. I've been out both of these sides. There's this over here, but I can't get there from this side. Oh, but I can pick up the item from this side. I didn't realize I could do that. Got the Dragon Slayer Spear. Cross Spear, associated with Ornstein the Dragon Slayer. A weapon of the gods imbued with the strength of lightning. Can pierce the flesh of dragons, send mere men flying. So, where are we? We used the Path of the Dragon emote at a group of praying, dragon communing people, and were transported to a place of dragon worship. So far we've found... I even knew there was stuff out here. I even knew. I was even aware. I knew what was happening, and yet I let it happen to me. Okay, goodbye. Anyway, we find some Dragon Communion items. We get the other Dragon Stone. Where are they? Here. Get the other Dragon Stone from killing the dragon. Gain the head of a dragon and emit dragon breath. Transformation is irreversible until death. Those who choose the path of the dragon strive for perfect imitation, and the dragon head right is the first step in this grand process. And the Torso Stone, imbued with the power of the everlasting dragons. From ancient times, the path of dragon worship was walked by warriors. It is said they envision Archdragon Peak in the depths of their meditation, and at times they even hear the distant sound of the great bell at the peak. So there's some dragon communion going on here. Okay, little wacko. You're gonna go ahead and die for me. the way I should have done that instead of being an absolute idiot. But here we are. Yeah, I know. Dragons and lightning and magic and all that good stuff. Okay. Goodbye. It was an honor, I guess. Okay, we were already out this side. That looped around back down to the bottom. So we'll go to the elevator. Which I think goes all the way back down. Yes. To the lever that I couldn't operate at the time. Those goobers down there. Oh, okay. Well, that's just kind of rude. I can't really stop you from clipping through the wall. I just remembered somewhere I have to be. Ow. Losers hit so hard. They're just such a reach. Oh, God. Pretty sure you can do this. Maybe not? That worked. Bunch more Titanite scales. Trigger another dragon. There he is. Don't worry about me. Hey, gotta go. Oh. Oh, he's back. Oh no, I'm in a very bad spot with this roller police. Okay. Actually, everything's fine. I'm fine. Everything's good. Everyone's fine. It's all okay. Okay, everything's bad. Everything's the worst it's ever been. No, I'm not dealing with you. Okay, now I'll deal with you. Wow, very cool. Ricard. And your bowls. Alright, I don't think I missed anything over here. All good there. To travel the path of the dragon, do not ring the great bell. This is a great bell that it doesn't want me to ring. Here's another warning. Nothing will remain once the bell is tolled. What's it gonna be told? Get this bonfire. Alright. Oh, I'm not. I'm just gonna hammer up. Is that it there? I can't tell. I'm gonna come this way anyway. I want this. That's it for this side. Ugh. Bye. Twinkling. Is this the one? Surely. Oh, what? Where are you? Oh, you're down there. What a absolute. Hey, heal. Come up here. Giant dragon. Dragon's dead. Hi. Ow. Okay, I get it. It was a cheap shot. I shouldn't have tried it. You're very cool. I am very lame. Okay, he's gonna get his poise buff. Ow. Ow. He's gonna get his poise buff, he says, as he goes for an attack that would break his poise and then gets hit if it doesn't break his poise. Okay. Good fight. Okay, the kick is a little much. That's a little BM. A little rude, if you ask me. We were just having a good time. Oh, I got very turned around there for a second. I'm good. There we go. I'm doing that. No, thank you. Oh, greeted for that last hit, and that almost cost me my life. I'll take that, thank you very much. There's another slab. So now we can use one of our slabs liberally. Save one. Alright. So we kill Havel, a Knight of Havel, an Incarnate of Havel, a Havel that slips through time, you know, whatever. Some form of Havel. Created from an everlasting dragon tooth that will never break. Left by Havel himself along with his boulder-like great shield. Grants its wielder resistance to magic and fire. Tremendously solid and heavy great shield cut straight from a great slab of stone. Said to be a relic of the legendary Havel the Rock, along with the dragon tooth. The shield is imbued with a special power reminiscent of Havel himself, the stone flesh. Alright. Whoa. Okay, okay, rude. Oh no. Okay, that's gonna do it for just a tick. Ow. Oh. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, frickin' losers. Okay. It is really kind of hard to see anything with this contrast. The white stones are very, very bright. But I think there should be a summon sign here somewhere. Oh! Hawkwood the Deserter. Alright, man, let's go. He's a man on a mission, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no, please don't roll up. Okay, alright, I'm good. Okay, if somebody's gonna die here, let it please be me and not Hawkwood. Oh my god, Hawkwood. Any reason we had to pull the entire peak to us? No? Did you have a strategy going into this, bud? Good god, man. Okay. I'll try that again. This time, you can do it on your own if that's the way you want to be. Alright. Go to it. I'll remain at a reasonable distance and let you pull every guy in the room. They're dead, bud. Right, good job, bud. You got some healing you can do? He's gone. He's dead. Oh, buddy. Why must you be like this? Oh, Hawkwood. I think I'm gonna die for his summon sign to show up again. I don't think I can just go back to the bonfire. Alright, I'm gonna clear out this area first, because he's gonna just keep pulling everything in here and die. Because for whatever reason he doesn't heal. Alright, bud, let me make the area nice and safe for you first. Or die trying. Jesus, stop it. Big boy. There we go. Okay. Okay. Those knife dudes, you're gonna have to just piss off. Alright, just big boys left. Okay, Huckwood. Get in here. I swear to God, you died to one big boy. It's alright, buddy, you're alive. They're not. Two buds climbing the peak. perform the Dragon Communion next to Hawkwood, staring out on the corpse of an enormous dragon. We get the Twinkling Dragon Torso Stone. This stone shows signs of nascent light. Yet true imitation will require a dragon head as well. So Hawkwood, you can see the dragon that jumps down there. Hawkwood is following the path of the dragon, and he meets us here to commune atop with the everlasting dragon in the peak. There. Is it just off here? Is this just gonna instantly kill me? No? Oh no, this is just below. How do I get... There isn't a lever here, right? No. I thought there was something else in that room, but maybe not. It may just remain that way until the bell is rung. No. Then maybe it does just remain that way until the bell's rung. I might be misremembering. But this is an irreversible point. Pulling the lever will set this into a different state, in which we can challenge the boss, but I don't think I can challenge the boss and not make an absolute fool out of myself. Although I do kind of want to try, just because of how the bosses have been going so far. This is what I would consider genuinely to be the most difficult boss of the base game.
Welcome home, speak then. Very well, then take.
I feel like this might not be what I want. I don't know.
Farewell, Ash Maid of...
I can always respec. I am going to...
Oh, right.
Oh...
Well, now that task is concluded, what would you have me smith today?
Okay, so just an FYI. After doing that with Hawkwood at the peak, when you come and talk to Andre, don't spam through his dialogue. For some reason, I kept thinking it was a talk
Bring this in back.
option, but he just says it as soon as you talk to him. He basically just says that Hawkwood has left and that he gave him, Andre, the grass to give to you. We'll look at that in a second. I'm going to max these out. I kind of want to max out one of these now, but I might hold off.
Prithee, be careful. I don't want to...
Have Ashen One bring... Is it...
Alright.
Ashen One.
I'll hold on to these. I'll hold on to these? No. I kind of forgot where I was going and what I was doing. I don't do that. And that, I guess. And then I'll just stock up on resins.
Ashen One.
Okay. So I want to put the lightning one there. Let's go back to the belfry. We'll ring that bell. You may want to take some more time to explore some of the other areas before you ring the bell. I'm going to go ahead and push this forward. Now there is a storm. So now we can walk across the storm. Here we find the King of the Storm. Gonna fire? No, let's jump. Ow. Ow. All in all, not a bad first attempt, I guess. This may be a boss that you will want to leave behind for this playthrough. This may be a boss that you want to dedicate a large portion of your time to actually learning and figuring out how to beat. There is an item down there. I'm sure I just saw an item. Maybe it was in my mind. Could be. pretty bad. Oh, why are my dodge timing so bad? Alright. We'll leave this one alone for now. I've used up my abilities for tonight. We'll go the dancer bonfire. And we'll make our way to the actual Lothric Castle proper bonfire to actually progress forward with our main story here. Gonna rush this guy and hope the knight isn't okay. The knight's gonna just kill me. The knight's gonna just kill me. You know what this looks like? Looks like the game telling me that I maybe have done enough and I should go actually consume food, which is not something I've done yet. That's my guess. But who's to say for sure? Alright. Let's not mess that up as royally as we just did. You can't just run that way. You don't actually have to deal with these two. Let him patrol, kill this one so he doesn't buff him. Ow, please. Oh my god. So the Red-Eye Knights, just Red-Eye enemies in general, deal more damage and have higher health. Which is why this one hits just so hard. Oh. This guy noticed me, so he still buffs the knight. Hey. So I know that I've fought you. But what if we were just like friends now? Wouldn't that be fun? You and me? Hanging out? Picnics and parties. Light the bonfire, light the bonfire. Okay. Hi, haha. Wait. Oh, what was over there? Pulled a sneaky on him. Hey, guess who it is? And you still get the buff off. That's great. No, I'm really proud of her ability to do that. Okay. Ow. Okay. Not quite sure how I lived through all of that and still managed to kill these two, but here we are. I also don't know why I didn't just let them kill me. It's not like I even had an ember. But, you know. I lived. Hood of prayer, robe of prayer, skirt of prayer. Hey, night chunk. Oh, hi. Oh, bye. So we know that Osiris was trying to elevate his bloodline. What exactly was the description? Trying to harness his royal blood for a greater purpose. Well, that's just rude. Who invited you? Was it Miranda? She invites the worst people. Alright. Where were we? Harness his royal blood for a greater purpose. Robe of Prayer. Prince Lothric's robe. The prince, destined to be a Lord of Cinder, was cherished by the royal family despite being born into illness, a frail and shriveled child. His swaddling clothes were made of aged coarse cloth used in ancient prayer, and are all that he has ever worn. So, Prince Lothric, born frail and ill, was always fated to be a Lord of Cinder. Guys, folks, people, friends, Romans, countrymen. I'm trying to look at the dark sign in the sky. Do we think we can be civil? No? Didn't think so. Now who? Who and where? Who and where? Would you look at that? Butterflies. So beautiful. Oh, what a guy. Funny little guy. What a little jokester we got. Yeah, I know you're up there. You'll be dead soon enough. Soon enough. Oh, this is a dead end. Like this. Not gonna rest at it just yet. Thank you. That's just the other side. Right here? Yeah. There's a winged knight in here somewhere. Uh-oh, found him. Oh, I messed up that roll. Bye. I'll take that. Alright, we'll come up here. Wait. I think there's a here? Yeah. Got a winged knight set on a picture of a guy staring at a winged knight. Alrighty. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. Sacred Bloom Shield. Treasure of the Way of White, known to some as the Sorcerer's Bane. The large blossom design that graces the shield is said to be a sacred flame, and the shield is blessed with high magic protection. And winged knight armor. Armor of the winged knights named for their appearance who swore themselves to angels. Worship of the divine messengers was viewed as heresy in Lothric, and unrecognized by any of the three pillars of rule. This is believed to be why Gertrude, the Heavenly Daughter, was imprisoned in the lofty cell of Grand Archives. So the worship of angels, of the heavens, of angelic beings, was frowned upon in Lothric, and this may be why the Heavenly Daughter was locked in a cell, a lofty cell, at that, in the archives. Do I care to rest? I'll leave it now, might as well, I guess. Actually, that's probably gonna be where I'll call it for now, because I need to consume the flesh of fallen undead in order to maintain humanity and perpetuate my existence as a Lord of the Dark. Okay.